Thank you, Kim. And so we'll work on that. We want to do, you see, there's no obstacle that we cannot surmount together if you're willing to do things right. Unfortunately, still in Nigeria, there are people who are, doing a lot of things to upgrade themselves, but it's not the right way. And
it's all right. We found that people in India were able to buy IELTS certificates. So they had a certificate that said were level 7, and China, certificate that says they're at level 7. That was for the master's courses I run. And they weren't. And I'm really sorry, but they had to fail because they couldn't engage.
It's a sober thing, Kim, but that's the truth. So you see, the corruption is everywhere.
Oh, it is everywhere. It's in the UK as well.
There is, but it's kept to the minimal enough for you UK to grow. Yes. We need to bring it down in Nigeria so that Nigeria can grow. And teaching, education. I went to Ghana, Kim. You guys, I went to Ghana next door. I'm telling you, I saw neater roads. I saw ATMs where I could withdraw dollars. I had to say, sorry, I thought Nigeria was the giant of Africa. And when I investigated, it was the educational system. And you'll find out that at this time where UK has flung its doors open to international teachers, they're finding the Ghanaian teachers are getting the QTS much easily than the Nigerian teachers. Why? Because of their training system. It's about the education. Is that all right? Is there somebody that would want to give us a feedback, ask a question? Did you understand Kim? She wants to know, did you understand her when she was speaking? Please give us some feedback. Show us that you have a new mindset or it's growing, where you just don't want to be talked to, but you also want to respond. Please, we need that before we close. Who would like to break the ice and just say something? Thank you, Real One. How can you can unmute now? I've allowed people to unmute. Please go ahead. Thank you, Real One.
Good morning.
Morning. Oh, somebody is speaking here. Sorry, Real One, we can't hear you. Who is that sharing? Okay. So please, Pastor Lamide, go ahead. Please. But you are breaking, Pastor Lamide, and it's possible to deal with the internet connection for your classes because you're connecting online. VO1 has a wonderful solution to that, and it's not expensive. But you are breaking, Olamide. And Real One, we couldn't hear you. Could you try again? I think it's the network.
I think so too.
But you can type it if you can't. And because we could hear Emeka. Joseph, you can type it, Real One.
Themselves.
Sorry, who is that?
That's Anne.
Anne, please. Yes, please.
I have to do this course this September.
Oh, Kim, one person. I've been trying to. It will change your mindset and you will not regret it. And you can do it at your pace. I know you're a very busy person.
Yes.
And we can work with it. It is.
We try and we are very keen to make the course work with what you're doing in the classroom. Not be a bolt-on. It's not, I mean, there is extra things to do, but you're thinking about what you're doing every day, and that's what makes it possible to achieve it. Because it's about what you do in the classroom, not what I'm saying you should do.
Thank you, Kim. Sorry, Real One, do you want to type it? Olamide, can we hear you now before we close? One more person, Joseph. Aduro, Christiana, Olatubosu, please feel free to speak. Maureen, I know the network can sometimes. I remember when, is that someone talking now?
Yes.
Yes, good.
Yeah, I wanted to say that, so I think if I want to say, I wanted to say that I'm grateful for how the need for change is being emphasized through this course. and the possibilities that it brings for people. And I'm excited that VO1 education is not just like providing the course, but things as well that would ensure that
we're supporting
life after the course and even during the course is more effective, because it's one thing to get a degree, and Nigerians love to get a degree. I don't think we have a problem with degrees, but the end result matters.
The end result matters.
And,
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. We want to support. We're looking forward to, like I said, VO1, Joseph, you guys growing step by step. There is sacrifice to be made. I know there are a lot of challenges in Nigeria, but we have something to offer on the platform, on the global platform. I believe so much in it. As a Nigerian teacher, I just need to apply myself. And even here, it's lifelong learning. I'm still learning so much. There's safeguarding, really caring. I mean, I thought I cared for children. By the time I went through a safeguarding course, I was like, sorry? I had not even seen all these intricacies, especially allowing children to speak. And it's a lot better.
Well, I don't know if you can see
yes,
what
we
I'm
can.
holding up.
Your life as a teacher begins the day you realize that you're always a learner.
I did a lot of work in Jordan, and that was what they gave me, that they really felt was the answer to being a teacher and the challenges in Jordan. In that case, I was working with teacher educators, not with teachers.
Okay.
They were designing their own program for Jordan, which is even better. Yes,
and honestly, as one thing is about coming to the UK, so that if you can accept the training and change, you'll be teaching others.
Yes,
and also be making some good money along the way. It's a wonderful investment. It's a wonderful investment. I'm so happy that Anne is finally on board. Yes, one is more than enough because through her, she has such an awesome network. I will look forward to hear from everyone. Those of us who were not able to make it, I have your emails. Once we put the video together, I'm going to give it to Kim first to make sure she likes it. I want her affirmation. If she's fine with it, we're just going to put it on the social media and social network because we want to make a change. We want to make a change. Okay. Olamide is saying, it's amazing to hear about this opportunity. It's important we build capacity to impact the future. Yes, it is. And there all the way in MENA, things, I believe so strongly that if you would allow us to support you, you will be the one taking charge of the different states that you're in.
Absolutely.
We will train you to be able to train others. And like I said, you'll be able to make some good money alongside. And I hope by God's grace, you'll also invest in other people and make it work for them and never make it about the money. You would make the money, but that won't be the focus. The focus is, how do I help someone? How do I we have so many resources available free. Ikim, I was shocked. I just want to say this before we go. I was shocked, as much as, yes, you have to pay so much money to come to a university in the UK or in America. Quite a number of the universities have started to give out free courses.
Oh, yes. And certainly in most universities, once you've started a course, then you have access to lots of other things that you don't have to go to. They're free. Seminars and discussions and so on.
And so many, and in Voice of One, as we get to know of these free courses, even when I was talking to, incidentally, Kim, that was Maureen, our daughter that just spoke, that came with me.
Oh, right, yes.
Yes,
I remember.
Yeah, she is very passionate. Even right now, she's working on a project to help small scale business people, because we had a cash crunch in Nigeria and people couldn't get physical cash and they didn't have the platform to be able to transfer. And that's her passion right now, working on it. So we hope that as you allow us to build you, to allow you to help you to overcome your obstacles. If it's financial, you can save over a period of time. And we can also share with you ways to build up a business. Being a teacher doesn't mean you can do business, profitable business around your gifts.